What's up, fellow engineers? Dr. Mck4ys here, and welcome back to another build video of mine. Today's showcase is my entire SpaceX complex. So without further ado, here it is. This is the exact complex that I'm be uploading to mod.io for players to use. So this is basically a guide video to show you how to use the facility and to be able to launch the rocket properly. So obviously you walk into the main room. Obviously we got a load of text. You can read it if you want, or you could just watch this video, but obviously I got made by me. Go to my channel for a guide video, which is this video, and obviously just a bunch of text, and obviously the instruction boards, which I can't figure out on Xbox how to get them to go down the page, because every time I press enter it just does it. So maybe if someone knows how to do that, you can please tell me how to do it in the comments, because I have no idea. So firstly, you come into this room, you walk down the corridor. Now there's already a Falcon 9 on the crawler, ready to go, so you don't have to do anything else apart from to undock it and then take it to the launch pad. But when you do want to, if you have my rockets ready and you want to bring in a new rocket without having to spawn the entire building in, and you want to start customizing it as you please, this area over here where I have the projector of the Falcon 9, this is your spawn area. Now you have to make sure you spawn the Falcon 9 in literally in the area provided, because when you use the carry arm, which is this, to go over and then drop it onto the crawler, it has to land roughly in that same space to hook up to the tower. Now the tower does have an adjustable connection, so if it is off center you can adjust it but manually, but for this it's all set up ready to go. So let's take it out and we'll show you how to do it. So you come to this panel, obviously I've got instructions as you go, so you press 2 and 1, get my HUD back up, and it'll disconnect from the base. So then you come over to the crawler, wait for that to disconnect, so you obviously don't want to smash into it. Go into the cockpit. Now obviously you should have the toolbar buttons, so this is basically how you do it. Left on the D-pad to undock, and then you want to press down and then right at the same time, and it releases the landing gear from the leg, from the main base. So now we can move. So basically now what you want to do is you want to stay on the black lines. So both your wheels are on black lines. That is where you have to follow. So just keep going forward until you get to the tower. Now obviously when you get to the tower, if you click to the next page of the toolbar, I have a camera. Now obviously the crawler is a little bit tricky. I tried to get it to go in a straight line by turning the steering off, but it always kept going to one side. I don't know why, so manually steering it has to be. So as you get a bit closer, we got a camera on the front. Now the crosshairs have to line up in the center of the white block for the landing gear or the tower lock to go in. So just coast a little bit. Change back to the first page because the top on the D-pad is that landing gear. So we're coming up, straighten up, slow down a bit. Now it might lock before going in. If it does, you want to undock. Oh, that's it. You don't want that. So you unlock it and push forward. Now it should be locked. Let's just check, make sure it is locked. So it has to be flush. There you go, it's flush. Because before it was about halfway, so now it's flush. We can now erect the Falcon 9. So come back in the crawler. Go to, well, firstly, you have to do this. Press on the first page, press right on the D-pad, and it will basically lower the gear and lock it. Otherwise, Clang may come and just destroy everything. So make sure you lock it. So go to the second page. Now right on the D-pad is the rotor to lift up the Falcon 9. So click that, and off it goes. Come out. Come down here. And when it's fully erected, obviously another instruction panel, and we got press 1, and it will extend the tube, well, the piston, and then press number 2 to lock it. Voila. And I'm not sure what number 3 is. What's number 3? Oh yeah, that's the up piston. It allows it to go up. Once it's locked, you want to come back to the crawler. Now you have to make sure you do this. Don't just go, oh, we'll go fly a rocket now. Come back here, then you want to press down, up, and then right at the same time. Well, not at the same time, but in that order. And it should, as you see, bring down the crawler up. Now you can either move the crawler away back to the facility if you want it to be that type of person, or you can just leave it there. Now obviously there's blast door blocks here, so they do take the damage from the thrusters. Right, and now we're ready for tower egress. So we come this way into the tower, into the launch tower. Obviously my elevator couldn't do a little step, but press the elevator button, goes up. Now once you get to this level, you come out, turn up here, and you come to here. This is the button panel for the elevator, egress, and access arm, which is basically all this up here. So you want to press 1, 2, and then 3, roughly. Well, 2 and 3, give it about a couple seconds. But press 1, 2. Once it starts turning, then press 3, and that will do the access arm, which is this one. Because if the tower, no, not tower, sorry, if the egress arm, if the access arm is already there, the crew arm might not fully open. So you come out, and we go to the Falcon 9 now, and obviously enjoy the ride. Open up the crew hatch. Now obviously it does look a bit dodgy, but I'm sure you it's fine. I've tried it a couple of times. And this is obviously a test as well to see if it works. So you come in, crawl to get in, or turn sideways with your jetpack. Press that button, and it will basically pull the towers and that away. Press that one to close your hatch. Get in your left cockpit. Now you could go to third person. Now this bit may look dodgy, but I assure you it does work. Alright, now you want to press basically up, right, and down at the same to turn on all your engines. Now your rocket does tilt a little bit. Alright, and once it's stopped moving, then press left, and then press up, and there you go. Now it did look a bit wonky, but that's just because the connector doesn't have full strength. Because obviously if the connector has full strength, then it doesn't like to let go, and then the rocket does break. So it had to loosen it up just enough that it allows the rocket to go. That is my baby, I'm terribly sorry. And I'm pretty sure you all know how to fly the Falcon 9, so we'll literally end the guide video there on my SpaceX facility. So I hope you found the video helpful, and if you did, please leave me a like and a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And I hope you enjoy my SpaceX complex and facility, crawler and launch tower. I've been Dr. Mck4ys, and as always, happy building, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.